From its beginning, this church has always been about more. God's vision for the county has always been to transform people's lives. There has always been more of Him to discover, more of ourselves to cultivate, and more of our communities to love, and more of the world to reach. In 1945, an abandoned schoolhouse was moved to an empty lot on Wilson Street in Presque Isle and named the Gospel Tabernacle. God moved through that small group of committed people as Reverend H.O. McGeorge became the first full-time pastor. Within a few years, 3 young men, Hazen Ricker, Bill Burberry, and Bernard Brown, were called to full-time ministry and today represent 160 plus years of service to the Lord. In the 1970s, under the leadership of Reverend Ken Gorvette, the congregation outgrew the new building on Wilson Street, once again with much faith and sacrifice. The growing church family reached out for the more God had for them and moved to a new building at the top of Academy Street. More lives were changed in this spacious new facility as God honored their choices. In 1987, God led Reverend Rick Havenoff to shepherd our church family. Because Rick was seeking more, in 1992 the Holy Spirit did a sanctifying work in his heart that resulted in a renewed vision. The church experienced unprecedented growth as lives were being transformed, and the once spacious church was bursting at the seams. Once again, it was time to step into the more God had, and in 2000, God's people took another huge leap of faith, befitting a brand new century. Obedience to God's clear vision resulted in the beautiful facility we enjoy today.